Hi everyone and welcome back to XCOM 2 co-op campaign. So, we got Rescue VIP mission to do this time, and we'll get Engineer, as well as 93 intel out of this, as long as we actually finish the mission successfully. Our squad is ready, we got Daniel, Benjamin, Alex, Paige, and Brian. And I'm actually going to make one small adjustment and swap Frostbomb with the frag grenade. That way we'll get 2 Frostbombs because of heavy ordnance. Let's go then!
Recon has been keeping an eye on an Advent transport convoy moving through this area. As it turns out, a VIP of some importance to the Resistance is being held in one of their trucks. They've asked us to move in and handle the rescue operation.
Yes, Bradford, we'll handle the operation.
And secure the area, then get the VIP to safety.
We are getting close to finishing magnetic weapons research, so that will give us a nice firepower boost, which we will likely need very soon. I wouldn't be surprised to start seeing mutants in most missions in the very near future. But let's focus on the task at hand, which is our mission. Here we are. And here's the VIP.
Eliminate all hostile contacts. We're in concealment.
Alright then. Let's scout around a little bit. We do have the battle scanner, but looks like we won't be needing it right now. We already found one group. Not much of a group, just 2 guys. Riot control. Yeah, okay. 13 health, up to 7 non-critical damage and 25 aim. That guy needs to die before he gets a chance to do anything at all. So let's have a look. Let's set up with steady weapon first, on Paige, because we'll need that. So steady weapon, and we'll move a little bit closer with everyone else. I don't want to move too close. They are moving. So how exactly do we want to do this? We got 95% chance to crit. I guess that's how we should do it. We got run and gun ready on Brian. We got grenades on Benjamin. We can overwatch with Alex. But I think that's about it. How about we move him into full cover? I don't want to move too much. How about we stay where we are and overwatch, and we'll use precision shot. So 95% chance to crit. Fingers crossed, we need a crit here. And we got it, nice. 8 critical damage. I think that's the maximum possible damage in this situation. So good job. He's down to 5 health. We should be able to kill him. And that's only 2 damage. I'll take it. Yeah, he dodged. These guys are actually really dangerous. Not only they can dodge, they can do 7 non-critical damage, they have 75 aim, they can mark targets to get even higher chance to hit. Yeah, that's one of the more dangerous enemies that can spawn for us right now. So how do we want to do this? We could blow up the Stern Lancer. I like that idea. And then use run and gun to kill riot control. It's a little bit risky to move towards him, but he does have full cover, and either run and gun or a melee attack is the best way to kill him. Or we could cause another explosion. How much damage do we need? Only 3 damage. Yeah, okay, we'll just cause 2 explosions and that should kill both of these guys. But let's move a little bit, you know, towards the objective. Alright, let's do it. This should actually kill him, I think. Did he die? Yes, he did. Nice one. And same plan with the Stun Lancer. Now, this might not actually kill the Stun Lancer. So someone We'll have to take one more shot. I don't think I'll be wasting any grenades for one stun lancer, however, so we let Benjamin take the shot. That's 6 damage. Yeah, we'll need 2 more. Which we can do with combat protocol. That's probably the safest way to do it, because I don't want to leave him alive. Yeah, let's just use combat protocol to finish him off. I wouldn't want him to charge someone. There. Good start. Let's keep moving. We got 13 turns. And we are pretty close to the van. However, we blow up a lot of the cover. Which was the easiest way to kill these guys. But let's maybe stay on the left side, because there's actually more cover over there.
Double time.
Come on, people, let's go. Stay away from the van for now.
Location confirmed.
I'd like to get a little bit closer before we trigger them.
Getting it done.
Okay, good enough. We'll still use Overwatch.
Overwatch.
We got 12 turns. There's no need to rush too much.
Confirmed.
Okay, we found something. Oh yeah, the group next to the van. Okay. A sectoid, trauma lancer, and gunslinger. Right. We can kill the gunslinger right away. What about the sectoid and the trauma lancer? The trauma lancer is too far away to be a threat for us right now. So it's the sectoid. We could blow up the sectoid and his cover. Let's just do that. I would prefer to not leave him alive. This will blow up his cover, and we should be able to kill both the gunslinger and the sectoid without any problems. 88% chance. And 55% chance to crit. Yep, let's go for that shot. Nice one. He's down to 1 health. Okay, and the gunslinger. Who's going to have the highest chance to kill the sectoid? Probably Alex.
Heading there now.
Wait, Alex will get a granted kill because he has advanced stock. Yeah, let's not risk a miss. We'll just kill the sectoid with stock. He will drop some loot. But we got 2 turns to pick that up. And now the gunslinger. Let's see. I want to make sure that we'll get that kill. Should be fine standing over here. Yep. So that's basically a granted kill right there. Because this will do at least 4 damage. There, he's dead. It did exactly 4 damage. That leaves us with Benjamin. And the trauma lancer is too far away. We'll just Overwatch. In case he decides to rush us. He might run away to join another pod. No, he will not. He will shoot someone. That's fine. He actually missed. Now you'll be fine. So, let's move. We can't flank him. And we have to pick up the loot on the next turn. Now, I could use melee. But that's a little bit risky. Because there's going to be one more group somewhere around here. I would prefer to not trigger it after using run and gun, you know.
On the move.
Let's check what our chance to hit is going to be. We do have flashbang, so that is always an option if we want to take it. We can also do 2 guaranteed damage with stock. We can do 4 guaranteed damage. And we also got flash, that's 57%. Let's try flash. That will make him move. But he might move away from us. No, now we can actually flank him. Nice. Wait, can we actually flank him? No. Yeah, I thought we are a little bit closer than this. This basically didn't change our situation at all. But it was decent chance to hit. Page. Yeah, only 27%, that's way too low. We do have Ghost Walker. Activate this ability to reduce enemy detection range by 40% for the rest of your turn. as well as the following turn. No, that will not help us in this situation at all. Should we just take a shot? It's unlikely to hit. No, let's not do that. Technically, I can still melee that guy. Where's the zone wall? Nowhere close to us. Yeah, I still think it's way too risky to melee him. Let's not do that. But what do we do? I could always use a grenade. I would prefer not to. We can always freeze him, but I would also prefer not to do that. Daniel is not close enough to use a grenade. Maybe we should melee. If we trigger a group, we do have 8 protocol. But the problem is that the group might be on the left side, which means we'll get flanked. So no, don't do that. I still want to kill him, however. We can't flank him, that is very unfortunate. I could run a gun to here, and then we will have cover. Might be worth considering. It's safer than using melee. It's still a risk, because while we will have cover, it's only partial cover, and it's a cover that can explode. But let's actually do that. We do have 8 protocol, so that's the backup plan. No, we are fine. I guess it was worth it. Bye. Well, not yet, but we can kill him with stock and combat protocol. So let's do that. He has 3 health left. Alex will be first. He will definitely die. And we can pick up the loot on the next turn. Good job, people. And Daniel. Combat protocol. That's 6 enemies killed. And that was worth a promotion. Awesome. Let's move. We need to grab the VIP. And kill at least 1 more group. And pick up the loot. Let's grab the loot first. So Alex can do that.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Anything nice? We got some log boxes, corrosive shrapnel. I think that increases the shredding effect on grenades. I don't remember. I think it was something like that. A mod for a grenade launcher. That will be quite nice, if that's exactly what I think it is. Anyway, we need some reloads. So let's just dedicate this turn to reloads. And I want to keep moving. So we will keep moving.
Tired of waiting around.
And not reveal any new fog.
Locked and loaded.
Just so that we can reload on everyone.
Reloaded.
While moving as much as possible.
Back online.
Alright, good enough.
I'm ready.
We still got more than enough time. Come on. Alright, let's move. There's going to be a group somewhere around here, and we don't know exactly where. Wait, what? Oh, we already got the VIP. Yeah, that's actually a glitch, because this is not supposed to happen. We're supposed to open the door first, before we get control of the VIP. So I don't know what's up with that. Fortunately, it didn't happen while we had a group next to the van, because sometimes this happens when you're nowhere close to the van, which can cost you the mission.
Looks like they called in backup.
Reinforcements. I guess that's to be expected.
An enemy transport inbound on your current position.
Yes, Bradford, we noticed.
Hostile interceptors are inbound on your current
Alright,
position.
let's just do this.
Firebrand has a limited window
Where's
to provide
Daniel?
extraction.
Right here.
Here I come. System
Hug the door.
infiltration in progress.
Let's see if we can get something nice out of it. Satellite data. Avenger scanning times reduced by 50%. Or we could increase our hacking stat even further. That would be amazing. I assume that stacks, because I don't think I ever had that work on the same soldier twice. So I assume that would give us plus 20 again, because Daniel already had plus 20. But we can also go for guaranteed scanning time reduction. It's so tempting to try getting the stat increase though. Let's try the stat increase. And we didn't get it. Well, it was worth trying. Getting plus 20 stat again would be huge. It's fine, we'll get more opportunities. Oh yeah, we still need to open the door. Or do we? No, it's open. Well, let's get out of here. It looks like it's closed, but it's actually open. Alright. Now, I don't actually want to reveal anything right now on this turn. So let's not move into the fog, that would be bad. We still got 8 turns, should be more than enough time to get things done. And we got reinforcements incoming. What is it going to be? Was that a stun lancer? No, just some sort of captain.
I've got eyes on an advent position.
I didn't quite catch the name. Advent Wrecker and Advent Sniper and Advent Trooper. And I saw a group down there. Oh, hi. Fancy seeing you here. Okay. Advent Heavy, Sectoid, and I think a Trauma Lancer. Can we hit them at least once? Come on, Paige. Nice one, 4 damage. I'll take it. And missed again. Yeah, I think that's a Trauma Lancer. Yes, it is. Well then, I think this is the perfect moment to use the grenade. So how about we do that? We can hit all of them. And maybe even make the car blow up. Let's go for it. Come on, Benjamin. Nice. Will the car blow up? No, not yet. But we can make it blow up. Now, I don't actually want to trigger even more. Because right now, only these 2 guys are active. And we can kill the heavy with stock from Alex. How about we play this safe? I'm not too worried about the sectoid. Yeah, just kill the heavy, because that's a guaranteed kill with stock. We've actually hit him, which we didn't need to, but alright. I will still try to hit the sectoid, but I won't move too close.
Orders confirmed on the move.
Daniel. We got one more potential hack. How about we check it out? Yeah, let's check it out. Might be something useful.
Bypassing security.
Let's see, alloys, 20%. Yeah, I don't want to risk a miss right now, or a fail. We can maybe get it done on the next turn, before we leave. Anyway, let's try to kill that sectoid. Almost 50%. It might work. It did work, well, kind of. He's not actually dead yet. 60% for Daniel. And we also got Paige. 63%. Well, surely one of these shots will hit. Let's try. Nope. One more.
Not even close.
Daniel, it's up to you. I know you already got your promotion. But here's another chance to get more experience. Well, that worked. We missed, but he actually died. Because we hit the car. Good job. So, we know there are groups. Let's not move too much. We'll stay right here. They might move towards us. Yeah, here comes the sniper, the trooper, and the wrecker. Alright. We got 2 on Overwatch. But we are flanking the sniper. And Paige. 33%. Yeah, that's really low. Let's hit the sniper, shall we? Do we have any alternatives? I could freeze the trooper, but that seems like a huge waste of a frost bomb. What else can we do? I'm just checking all my options. 64% chance. Okay, what about Alex? Alex can break one of the overwatches. And he probably should. That's basically 50% chance to kill the Wrecker. Yeah, let's take that shot. Even if we miss, we'll break his overwatch. We will not miss. Good job, that leaves us with the Trooper. And the Trooper cannot do more than 3 damage. So if nothing else, we could probably just trigger that reaction shot. I have a better idea. We can move one tile without triggering it. And then take a flanking shot at him. I like that idea, let's do that. And now we'll take a shot from the flank. Come on, Benjamin. And he missed, really?
Not even close.
Come on, bro, what was that supposed to be? That was very disappointing. I'm too far away to throw a flashbang grenade. I think we'll just have to trigger that, which I don't like too much. But my first idea didn't quite work out. We technically have 33% chance to hit him with Page. Let's just try that. And we missed. Oh well. We tried.
Get it together.
You know, we could also just not move. That might be the best solution here. Let's just not move. And we missed another flanking shot. Really, people?
Negative damage.
You missed
All
2
serves.
flanking shots in 1 turn. Come on. Well, let's just use that flashbang grenade on the sniper.
Line 'em up.
I don't like using flashbang on one single enemy, but oh well. We are almost done with this. And I don't want that sniper to actually hit us. He used Overwatch again, that's not a problem. And the Trooper also used Overwatch. Yeah, we have to get out of here because we are slowly running out of time. Now, we can flank the sniper, we are already flanking him. So let's take a shot at the Trooper first, because that will break Overwatch. Like so.
That is not good.
And now
No ammo
we can
here.
take a shot at the sniper. Hopefully not miss him again. I hope I made myself clear, Brian. Do not miss him again. You did miss him again, what the heck?
Not even close.
Maybe he hates promotions.
Need a resupply.
Clearly, that's it. Well, he is still on Overwatch, so Benjamin. Come on, people, stop missing flanking shots. Really?
Target's still up. On
Yes,
the
target's still up, and whose fault is it? Certainly not mine. Well, great, Page is out of ammunition, and we only got 5 turns left. I might have to trigger the reaction shot, but I don't want Danielle to be wounded. I can't reach the sniper with a grenade. I can't use a flashbang grenade anymore. This kind of sucks. This really sucks. I can use a pistol.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 33% chance at the Trooper. Kind of a waste, but let's take a shot anyway.
Missed.
That was just terrible. 40% chance. Well, I can't move. So let's just take that shot. It won't kill him. But maybe we'll do some damage. No, we will not do any damage. That was just a no-full turn. It was terrible. Problem is, he has 75 aim. I don't like that. Okay, we are marked, or Benjamin is marked in this case. Overwatch still, really? Alright. Now we really have to hurry up. But so many missed shots. We have to break Overwatch again on the Trooper, but this time we'll actually kill the Trooper. Come on, Alex. Kill the Trooper.
Reloaded.
That's a granted kill, so I don't care if we hit.
Enemy
And now the
eliminated.
sniper. Oh, that was worth a promotion, nice. So what about the sniper? Melee? That should be fine, yeah? Alright, melee. That should actually kill him. Down he goes. And let's get the heck out of here. before more enemies show up. Let's move, people. Having said that, I will not stand in the open, because I'm not crazy.
Stepping off.
Move the VIP. And Benjamin. We'll use Overwatch still, in case one more group shows up.
Come get some.
Oh yeah, Revenant. Right. Okay. Will it move and attack? No, it will not.
Hostile interceptors are on high
Let's
speed
get the heck out of
approach.
here.
Your window for
We can get the
extraction is
VIP out
closing.
of here. Let's just move towards the extraction zone with others, and then we can extract everyone on the next turn. Because I'm not sure if there isn't one more group somewhere around here, and I can't leave with everyone. So let's play it safe. There's no need to take an unnecessary risk. We'll kill the Revenant, obviously. So just take a shot with Daniel. We'll kill it.
My ammo's running low.
Benjamin,
Heading
he
out.
could use some experience. Really? What's with the misses? We've been really unlucky in this mission.
Absolutely.
In before we actually fail to kill the Revenant. Come on, everyone has over 20% chance to hit it. There's no way we're going to fail to kill it.
Let's do this.
What? That's the third time Brian misses.
Get it?
What the heck? Well, Alex will get a kill because he has stock, so that is a guaranteed kill even if we miss. But the misses have been ridiculous. Wait, what? How do you not have line of sight from here? Right, just throw a grenade. We still got it. Is Alex actually close enough to evac? Well, if he isn't, we still got one additional turn. Yeah, this was a little bit too close for my taste. But we are done. Let's just wait one turn where we are. Move a little bit closer. I don't think there are any more enemies.
On your order.
But we can evac on the next turn. Just make sure everyone is close
Waiting
enough.
around. Heading out.
Alright, good enough.
On Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
And now we can leave.
You're out of time.
Calm down, Bradford, we got this. Despite the fact half of our squad is apparently incompetent. Missing multiple shots at flanked enemies. Not that I'm suggesting anything. I'm just saying, you know. Commenting on their performance. What's important is that we're done. And no one took any damage, despite the ridiculous misses.
Just in time.
Let's get out of here.
No need to ask twice.
And yep, that's everyone. Let's go.
And in position for evac. Packing it in. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
12 enemies killed. And no one took any damage. Unluckiest Benjamin. I would say half the squad deserves that promotion, or that award, I mean. Hey, we got some promotions too. So that's nice. So let's check them out. We got 2 promotions. Hidden ability. You do 2 additional points of base damage with your primary weapon. That's amazing! And we got that on Danielle. Very nice. Okay, I will go for Field Medic. She doesn't have medical protocol, but that doesn't matter. She will carry a medkit. So we'll grab Field Medic. And then Alex. Locked on, will to survive demolition. I do like will to survive. Locked on also isn't bad, don't get me wrong. Locked-on is very useful later into the game because of traverse fire. So this is actually a really tough choice. Locked-on is great against flying enemies and enemies with high defense, and there will be a lot of enemies with high defense later on. You know what? With our performance in this mission, I will actually pick up Locked-on.
Excellent work, Commander.
Alright, 93
Your efforts
intel.
Continue to bolster the
So, back
resistance
to the bridge?
movement across the globe.
Yep. We got one unstaffed engineer, but I can't actually use him for anything right now. So, back to the bridge we go. And let's finish the supply drop. Yep, let's go do that.
New course.
How's our research status? We got 6 days remaining on magnetic weapons. Got the supplies. And let's check the HQ. We got almost 500 supplies. However, we will need a lot to upgrade our weapons.
Welcome, Commander.
So I don't think we can afford to recruit someone. But we can recruit a sergeant sharpshooter for 200 supplies if we want to. We could sell some crap on the black market. But we can always decide a little bit later. We don't have to do it now. He will still be there. How much time do we have to get the supplies? 14 days. Okay. Let's get the supplies first. Then we can finish building the radio relay. I think we should save our supplies for magnetic weapons upgrades. As much as I would like a sergeant sharpshooter, upgrading weapons is more important. Speaking of weapons, we got magnetic weapons. And next up, just go for Gauss weapons. That's 14 days, yep. Sounds good to me. And the training is completed. Right. Let's train someone new then. I think we should get a ranger. So, ranger, we only got one at the moment. So Austin is going to be a ranger. Let's check our roster real quick. Here's the roster. We also only got one shinobi, that's Soren. Alright, back to the bridge. And we got guerrilla ops. Let's have a look. Engineer and counter infestation. Places extra chrysalids on each mission. Are you serious? This early into the campaign? A sergeant assault. And will counter alien cipher. And a scientist will counter a hidden event. I think we should counter chrysalids. Yeah, I think so. However, the Sergeant Assault is really tempting. And the increased intel costs event is actually pretty bad. Because that will increase the cost of making contact with new regions by 100%. Which means we'll have to wait for a while. We could, however, make contact with New India before that event fires. The only problem is that the relay is not done, and the event will probably fire before we finish the relay. Which means we would have to make contact for 160 intel, which would defeat the whole point, even if we wanted to do that. Not to mention, it's not even really an option, because we need to finish resistance comms first, and that won't be done for almost 2 weeks. You know what? Let's go for the engineer. We got 2 facility leads. So if Avatar project becomes a problem, we can always just use a facility lead, instead of spending 160 intel. Not to mention, we have to wait almost 2 weeks to finish resistance comms anyway. We cannot make contact before that. And if Avatar project becomes a problem, we can either use a facility lead or just do the black site mission. Alright, let's go for Eastern Europe. Because with the extra engineer, we'll get money faster, because we'll be able to clear all the remaining machinery faster. And I don't really want to deal with chrysalids this early into the campaign. That might end really poorly. So that's what we'll do. I don't like the fact we'll have to deal with 100% increased intel costs, but oh well. I also don't like dealing with chrysalids, so yeah. What about our squad? Let's grab Daniel. And we'll let Benjamin rest a little bit and grab Eva instead. Get Soren because he has no notoriety. Jose for some firepower. And Pete? Sure, we'll get Pete. Alright, make utility items available. And let's have a look. Frostbomb. Grenade. Do we have some useful weapon mods? Advanced scope and laser sight. I'm not sure who's going to use advanced scope just yet. What's Jose using? Autoloader, right. Let him keep that. Anyway, let's see. First of all, Daniel needs to get a medkit. Like so. And who's going to bring a battle scanner? We could skip the battle scanner and just bring grenades. That might be better for this mission. So I guess that's our squad. I'm going to pass the save to Christopher Odd. And I'm also going to leave magnetic weapon upgrades to him. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed this episode. And I'll see you next time.